Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and you are watching the Nursing Mindset. Without wasting your time and my time, let's start the video. As you get information from the thumbnail, this is assignment on pulmonary embolism. Subject is medical surgical nursing. So first question is, what is pulmonary embolism? Pulmonary embolism or PE is a sudden blockage in a lung artery. The blockage usually is due to a blood clot that travel to the lung from a vein in the leg. A clot that form in one part of body and travel in bloodstream to another part of body is called embolus. Pulmonary embolus is a clogged artery that provide blood supply to part of the lung. The embolus not only prevent the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide but also decrease blood supply to lungs tissue itself, potentially causing lung tissue to die. Next is causes of and risk factor for pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism is the end result of deep vein thrombosis or clot elsewhere in the body. Most commonly, deep vein thrombosis are seen in leg but can also occur in vein within the abdomen cavity or in the arms. The risk factor for pulmonary embolism are the same as risk factor for deep vein thrombosis: increased blood clotting potential, smoking, polycythemia, recent surgery, heart disease, burn, cancer, obesity. Pathophysiology. A lung embolus occur when a blood vessel supplying the lung become damaged by a clot, a lump, or coagulated blood. Pulmonary embolus. Pulmonary artery obstruction, increase PA pressure, increase RV pressure, increase RV dilation, decrease RV dilation, decrease RV dilator, decrease IV preload, decrease cardiac output, systematic hypotension, a complication, decrease IV dilation, decrease RV output, tissue edema. In most cases, P is a complication of condition called DVT. In DVT, blood clot from in the deep vein of the body, most often in the legs. Next is clinical manifestation of pulmonary embolism. A pulmonary embolism may present with sudden onset of chest pain and shortness of breath. The pain is classically sharp and worsen when taking a deep breath, often called pelvic pain. There may be cough that produce bloody sputum. Oxygen saturation may be decreased. Oxygen saturation is healthy. Individual approaches 100% at sea level. The patient may be cyanotic, lightened and weak. In some cases, pulmonary embolism will present with sudden death where the patient collapse, stop breathing and their heart stop beating. The patient may have stable vital sign but frequently present with a elevated heart rate. A severe pulmonary embolism can present with the shock. Next is diagnostic evaluation. Pulmonary embolism can be difficult to diagnose, especially in people who have underlying heart or lung disease. History and physical examination: chest x-ray, lung ventilation, electrocardiogram, echocardiography, spiral computerized tomography, pulmonary angiogram, D-dimer blood test, ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging. Next is management of pulmonary embolism. The best treatment of pulmonary embolism is prevention. Minimizing the risk deep vein thrombosis is key in preventing a potential fatal illness. Pulmonary embolism is treated with medicine, procedure and other therapy. The main goal of treating PA are to stop blood clot from getting bigger and keep new clots from forming. Medication: anticoagulant, heparin. Heparin is in work quickly and is usually delivered with a needle. Warfarin come in kill from pill from. Both prevent clot from forming, but it takes a few days before warfarin begin to work. A risk include bleeding gums. Clot dissolve. While clot usually dissolve on their own, there are medications that can dissolve clot quickly because these clot busting drug can cause sudden and sense bleeding. They usually are aimed for life-threatening condition. Next is prevention of primary embolism. Graduated compression stocking. Compression stocking steadily squeeze leg, helping vein and leg muscle move blood from efficiently. They offer a safe, simple and inexpensive way to keep blood from the stagnating after general surgery. Use of pneumatic compression. This treatment was used high or high calf that automatically inflate with the air every few minutes to massage and squeeze the vein in leg and improve blood flow. Drink plenty of fluid. Water is the best liquid for preventing dehydration, which can contribute to develop of blood clot. Avoid alcohol, which contribute to fluid loss. Nursing care of plan for patient with pulmonary embolism. First is nursing diagnose. Impaired gas exchange related to decreased pulmonary perfusion associated with obstruction of pulmonary arterial blood flow to embolus as evidenced by tachypnea, dyspnea, change in vital sign. Patient maintain optimum gas evidence by a normal EBG, pulse oximetry, and result within the normal range of normal respiration. Intervention: frequent assess respiratory status, include rate, deep vein effort, lung and SpO2. Assess the mental status of the client. Monitor ABG gas and position the patient in high Fowler position. Administer oxygen assisted by the physician. Rational: impaired ventilation affect gas exchange and meds. Hypoxia SpO2 can be used as non-invasive method of monitor O2 saturation. Restlessness is a early sign of the hypoxial cause. The third is ABG used to assess the gas exchange of the client to facilitate maximum leg expression to improve oxygenation. Patient will demonstrate improved ventilation, demonstrate adequate oxygenation of tissue. ABG has pulse oximetry, normal range respiratory rate, mental status is normal. Bibliography: textbook of medical surgical nursing, PV publisher, internet source Wikipedia, origin.embolism, media, pulse plus, GOV, pulmonary embolism, Merriam and Springer. Hope you get information from this video on pulmonary embolism. If you get information from this video, like the video, comment the video and subscribe my channel for more new video. Thank you for watching my video.